This is a really, really simple experiment to do. And what I really hope is that it does for you what it often does for me, which is bring a kind of a sense of magic. And I really mean it's like things go from being 2D to 3D. It's that kind of feeling. Anyway, you can see in the corner here, I've got book. And so I just want to show you this image. It is a religious image. That's not why I'm using it. I'm using it because it actually sparks my imagination. The blues, the depths, something about it just really, really grabs me. So to do this, you need a picture. And so if you haven't got one immediately to hand, press pause, go and get one and come back. Ideally a painted picture, but you could probably use a photograph as well. All right, so you've got your picture now. It's very, very simple. You start with just looking at the picture and looking at the different elements. So often we're too busy in our lives to actually do this. So we might look at something, we categorize it, we label it, and then we move on. But here, we're just looking at the picture and we're trying to allow a sense of 3D-ness to come so that we can see the depth. You can do this with an abstract as well. It works perfectly well. Whether it's like this, a more representational, even though there are angels, you can do it with an abstract, which is very flat, but you're allowing a bit more depth. You're looking at the different elements. You're letting your eyes move over it. This is, of course, a way to do a kind of neurosensory exercise. It's like a visual way to sort of, it can be very relaxing, but that's not what we're doing here. Here, we're just trying to really take it in. And then once you've done that for a little while, just shut your eyes for a moment and see if you can picture something of the picture that you're looking at. Maybe it's one element, maybe it's a sense of the whole. Maybe you don't visualize so well. That doesn't really matter. It's not the quality of the visualization, it's the attempt to see something of it. And you can open your eyes again, look at the picture, and this is all in quite a relaxed sense. There's no having to get it right. You're just exploring this. And then do that again and just see how much of the picture you can really hold in your mind, in your feeling state. And then open your eyes again and have another look. And this time, as you close your eyes, look at it as if the picture is actually in front of you, as if you're almost stepping into the picture. And it helps to pick the elements which really engage your imagination. For me, it's the blue of this picture. So really trying to see it. And once again, if you don't visualize well, it doesn't actually matter. It's just the attempt to get a sense of something of it. And now open your eyes again. And then this time, as you look at it, see if you can look at it and have a sense of it in the room with you, so that you're almost standing in the midst of the picture. And you can, of course, look back as I am now to the picture to remind yourself of elements. And what can happen is that as you do this and just go back and forth between them, it softens the assumption about the reality that we're in. So I'm in a room here, I've got a window opposite me over there, directly opposite from me. Got all the, sofa and things of a living room. And yet, because I can see this or get a sense of this picture, it softens the hardness of that reality. And this for me is where the magic comes in, because so often we're moving through life with an idea about what's going on that's built from our past experience that we don't even allow a possibility of something different to happen. But when we do this very simple exercise, what we can see is that there is actually an overlay that is happening, or can happen rather. And that gives us a sense that we can actually shift the attitude that we have to the space we're in and the environment that we may be moving in the day. So we're shifting state, but we're also, the way that I see it, and this is again where the magic comes in, we carry around these images about how life is all the time. And so by doing a simple exercise like this, rather than just taking what is always there, what is our habitual way, we're actually giving quite a strong message that we can actually use something which is a choice about something we find beautiful and actually bring that into our world. And what I find is, and I hope it's the same for you if you've got this far, is that you'll notice a bit later in the day that there's this kind of lightness around, that there's a sort of sense of spaciousness, which to me feels very, very delightful and offers a lot more possibility for, I don't know, feeling a little bit more alive and a bit more creative in my day. So interested to hear how you find that. And as I say, you can use any picture. Have a great day.